No more dry lips. Say it with me. No more dry lips.
We want lush and we want supple. Today, we're breaking down how to find the perfect lip balm for those cloud-like soft lips.
By the end of this video, you'll be able to walk into any store and pick out a lip product that's perfect for you. And don't forget to stay tuned to the end for an extra tip on how to keep your lips luscious. Hi everyone, I'm Danny.
And I'm Maria.
And today we're diving deep into what makes a good lip balm.
We're going to be going through what you should be looking for when you're walking down the aisle of your favorite beauty store, because the last thing you want is a sticky, tacky mess that makes your lips even drier.
I mean, it's 2025. Dry lips should be a thing of the past.
We'll break down the key ingredients for hydration protection and all-around lusciousness from the perspective of us, cosmetic chemists.
There are 10 key characteristics that make a good lip balm. Smoothness, thickness, heaviness, moisturization, tackiness, finish, protection, scent and taste, application, and color.
Let's dive into each one and see which ingredients have the biggest impact. When I apply lip balm, one of my biggest pet peeves is a grainy texture. No, we want a smooth, luxurious glide.
The texture of a lip balm reflects its stability and composition. Graininess occurs when distinct fatty acids within a product cool down at different rates, causing granules to form.
The key to a smooth texture is balancing the ratio of waxes, oils, and butters to minimize melting point disparities, as well as making sure the product is cooled down correctly.
Shea butter, coconut butter, and mango butter are common culprits of this. So if you want to avoid gritty texture in your lip balms, you should check the IL. Lip balms with these types of ingredients in them are more prone to this gritty texture.
In this video, we're describing thickness as the viscosity of the lip balm during application.
The thickness affects how well the product applies. If it's too thick, it can be hard to spread, and if it's too thin, it may not stay on the lips and become messy.
Waxes, hard butters, and thickeners are used to control the viscosity of a balm. If you prefer a heavier balm, look for waxes higher up on the ingredient list.
And if you prefer a more lightweight balm, you should prioritize oils and soft butters.
Before you ask, heaviness and thickness are not the same. Thickness refers to the viscosity of the balm on application, and heaviness refers to how it feels on your lips post-application.
A lip balm can be thick and feel lightweight, and vice versa.
The type of fatty acids within a formulation will influence how light or heavy it feels. Oils high in unsaturated fatty acids tend to feel lighter due to their lower melting point.
In contrast, oils high in saturated fatty acids can feel heavier and be more occlusive.
If you want a lighter balm, look for formulas that have argan oil, jojoba oil, or mango butter.
If you prefer something heavier, you should look for castor oil, coconut oil, shea butter, or cocoa butter.
We all know how uncomfortable chapped lips can be. The oils and butters within a formulation can penetrate the lips to provide nourishment during those long winter months, summer days, or I guess really any time.
Ingredients with lighter, smaller fatty acids absorb more quickly and deliver faster hydration. Ingredients with larger and heavier fatty acids take longer to absorb but deliver more long-lasting nourishment.
If you're looking for basic moisturization, choose products that primarily contain lighter oils.
For deeper, more lasting nourishment, you should opt for products with the recommended heavy oils.
Another lip balm pet peeve of mine is tackiness. Lip products that attract hair, dust, basically anything, feels super uncomfortable to wear throughout the day.
The level of tackiness in a formula is primarily influenced by the amount of waxes and thickener polymers used.
Beeswax and carnauba wax, for example, are known to have a sticky texture that can affect how the product is applied and how it feels on the lips.
Certain polymers, like polybutene, can also contribute to that unwanted sticky effect by increasing adhesion. So, if you're looking for a smoother feel that's less sticky, you should look for formulations that balance waxes and polymers with lightweight oils and emollients.
If you want to learn more about emollients and what they can do for your skin, view our video up here. When we think of beautiful, gorgeous lips, shine usually comes to mind, but not all lip balms provide the same level of shine. Some contain natural, glossy waxes and oils that give a luminous finish when applied.
Products high in esters and oils can contribute to a more shiny finish on the lips, and if you add polymers, it can also increase shine and the longevity of the product.
Some formulations include mica, a reflective pigment that enhances the glossiness for an extra radiant look.
So, if you're aiming for shiny lips, you should choose products with gloss enhancing polymers, oils, and esters that are high on their ingredients list.
On the other hand, if you want a more matte finish, opt for formulations that include more waxes, which reduce the levels of shine to create a more velvety appearance. Lip balm can do more than just provide moisture and nourishment. They can also give protection against environmental factors like the sun.
Deciding whether you want SPF or not in your lip balm is an important step to determining the right one for you.
Sun protection usually falls into two categories, mineral and chemical filters, though lip protection usually relies on chemical filters, which can be labeled as active ingredients on the back of packaging.
These filters can help neutralize and absorb the UV rays, and they can help protect the delicate skin of your lips.
If you want to learn more about how to find the perfect SPF product for your needs, comment below and we can make a separate video. Some lip balms are sugar sweet, while others have a more natural scent and flavor.
Since this product is going on your lips, it's very important to find out which you prefer.
Essential oils can be used for a more natural fragrance, while synthetic scents and flavors can be used for a more consistent and intense scent.
However, some lip balms may have some natural scents and flavors used that may be unpleasant.
Certain oils and botanical extracts can have strong lingering taste or strong aromas if nothing's added to mask them.
Additionally, UV filters may have a bitter taste, and so it may be helpful to use a bitter blocker or other fragrances to mask that.
To have the best experience possible, it's always important to check the IL for any flavor or scent components just to make sure there aren't any sensitivities or the flavor suits you well. There are many different types of packaging: sticks, tubes, jars, even wand application. A type of packaging can give you an insight to the characteristics of the formulation.
Stick lip balms come in two main types: propel repels, which readily scroll up and down, and traditional classic lip balms, which can easily scroll up but does not retract easily down.
Stick formulations also tend to be harder to maintain their shape, so they contain more structural ingredients like waxes and hard butters.
They are also poured at higher temperatures, which can increase the likelihood of grittiness if certain butters cool too quickly.
Jar packaging can vary in hardness depending on the formulation and the pouring temp. Typically, the higher the formulation is poured, the harder the product is going to be.
A downside to jars is that they require finger application, which can be inconvenient or unsanitary to consumers.
Squeeze tubes can add extra layer protection as the product remains inside until dispensed. Also, the pressure of squeezing through the orifice can lead to a smoother application.
Lastly, wand application is used for the thinnest formulas, as the formula has to be fluid enough for the doe foot applicator to pick it up.
This product allows for precise application, but it also is hard to reach all the product using the wand. The last and probably the most fun aspect of lip balm is the color.
So if you love a perfect tint to your balm, there's many ways to achieve that.
The type of colorant used within a product is based off of the desired intensity, longevity, and ingredient preference.
Lip balm colors are typically derived from natural pigments, synthetic dyes, or a combination of both. Some common colorants include micas, which add a soft shimmer and reflectivity, FD and C dyes, which provide vibrant and buildable color, and iron oxides, which are often used for more muted, natural-looking shades.
The base of the formulation affects how the color appears on the lips. Formulation with higher waxes tends to give a more sheer finish, whereas a formulation with higher oils gives a more richer, kind of buildable color.
So, if you're looking for a tint in your lip balm, whether subtle and sheer or bold and bright, you should check the IL to see what types of colorants are used.
This is especially important if you have sensitive skin or you're wanting to avoid more synthetic dyes. Looking at the ingredient list can make sure you have a product that keeps your lips smooth and supple while also giving you the bold color finish you're looking for. There are a lot of things to consider when trying to choose a lip balm, and many of the characteristics contradict each other.
So, our advice to you is to pick the top 3 characteristics that are most important to you and then narrow down from there.
For example, if you find 5 lip balms that have the perfect texture, shine, and thickness, then you can pare them down further using the other characteristics. For example, getting rid of one that has a bright orange tint or one that doesn't have SPF protection. So, are you ready for our secret helpful tip? Lip preparation is just as important as finding the right lip balm. Our extra tip is to exfoliate and treat your lips to a mask every now and then.
If you don't want to buy one, you can easily DIY your own lip scrub by taking an oil that you have at home, such as coconut oil, mixing it with some sugar, and using it to gently exfoliate your lips once a week.
Phew, that was a lot. We talked through 10 different key characteristics for lip balms, as well as went through different ingredients to look for on the ingredient lists to find your perfect lip balm.
If you found this helpful, feel free to check out our video where we review popular lip balms based on these 10 characteristics. Don't miss out on it because you just might find your new favorite lip balm.
Let us know what your top 3 lip balm characteristics are in the comments below, as well as comment if you want us to break down any other type of cosmetic product.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to see more videos like this. Bye!
Bye!